Hey everybody, so today I went and got a MRI done at the hospital, and I was wanting to redo this intro just because I had to take a Valium because I'm so claustrophobic. I can't get into the machines even if they're a open face MRI. So I just wanted to redo this intro because I think the medicine's kind of worn off and I kind of have my thoughts more together, but it kind of did help me, like I was doing my makeup while I did it. But I had to get 2 MRIs today, but I had to get 4 total because she wanted to roll out to make sure I don't have MS and to make sure that I have fibromyalgia. So what I got today was, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, the thoracic spine. I believe that's like between your shoulder blades. And I also got the lumbar spine, but the lumbar spine was something, it's not related to the, well, it is related to the fibromyalgia, but I guess for her to rule out correctly that I have the fibromyalgia, she had to do the thoracic spine, and then my head or brain, and then my neck. So those 3 were the main ones for the fibromyalgia. And the reason why I got the lumbar spine was because my legs go kind of like numb or heavy, and she thinks it's related to the fibromyalgia. She doesn't think it's anything like serious, so hopefully she's right. But then again, it did cost me $700 or almost $8 just for the 2. But I don't want to talk about that. So my head and neck, of course, came back normal, and I'm assuming the other 2 will come back. And a lot of these were really, they weren't difficult to do because all you're doing is laying there. But this time around, I was in the machine and they had my arms kind of like differently. And that last like 15 minutes, it was like brutal, and I was like getting angry, and I'm thinking, well, wouldn't this pill help me not to be angry? But it sure didn't. And I had a freaking IV. I had to get contrast, which being on that pill, that doesn't bother me, but normally needles and stuff grosses me out. So now I don't have to deal with that anymore, hopefully for a while. I did have to have a MRI on my head or my brain 6 years ago, because that's when I started having symptoms, and I had seen my first neurologist, and she gave me some it was a anxiety pill, I believe. It started with an A. I didn't want to go back through to figure out what it was, but that gave me I don't like to talk about it, but it gave me like some suicidal thoughts, so I obviously got off of it. And then the next neurologist, he told me to cut out gluten. And then recently, a couple months back, I went through kind of my stuff because I wanted to figure out what that pill was that first neurologist gave me, because my family doctor, I was kind of interested on getting an anxiety pill because I think anxiety and stress is a really contributes to the fibromyalgia. Because if I'm stressed out about something, I am like done. Like I'll get a migraine for days, and I can't like function over stress. So stress really has a lot of effect on your body. And like with my job's really stressing me out. So I think that's probably time for me to do a different route. But that pill, I should have looked that up, what that name was. That pill made me so like paranoid. I went to work and I thought I saw like stuff in the bushes. I was working and it's like just like fear took over like my body. It was really weird. And like the first 3-4 days I was like, I feel pretty good, but I probably wasn't having a flare up or something. And then that I think it was like the 3rd or 4th day it hit me, and of course that was the day I had to go back to work. I didn't leave work, so it wasn't like bad enough for me to like go home, because I thought if I worked then that would help me really get through it because my mind's distracted. But now the neurologist I've had now for the past 4 years, she is finally now putting me on something for the fibromyalgia. I go every 3 months, so it was the last, my next follow-up appointment I think is the beginning of September. So what would that be? June was when I went. She gave me something, or the beginning of July, I don't know. I go, so what can we do about the fibromyalgia pain, because my legs were really starting to hurt. She suggested I use Lyrica, and I go, and she goes, but it's the same medicine that you had the reaction to. It's like somehow related, or like, she called it like sisters or cousins. Something, well, why would you want to put me on that if I'm paranoid and wanted to like hurt myself? So that's frustrating. And you know, I look into Lyrica and I just look at the weight gain, and I'm already trying to lose weight. I've lost 8 pounds on my own, and then I'll be starting Wegovy. I'm not really too thrilled about starting that pill, because I just want to make sure I'm doing this correctly, because I want to be healthy for the future, for my future family, for my husband, future children. And plus I have I feel like I have a ministry that I'm supposed to do, and I need to be, stronger. I've only been on the pill for 3 days. I'm not too worried about it. I would just rather be on this pill for like 6-8 months maybe. Get my habits done correct, like really get my habits and use it for a tool. I have seen like how it helps with inflammation, but also if you're not eating certain foods and you're eating whole foods like how they suggest, that does help inflammation. I can tell since I stopped eating after 5 o'clock, almost like fasting, I can tell my energy is starting to pick up. I know it's only 8 pounds, because I wanted to lose 10 pounds before I actually started that pill, because I want to take this serious. I really want to use it as a tool. Plus, being a pre-diabetic for almost 2 years now, I was listening to someone, I think it was Andrew Huberman, maybe, because I listened to him before I actually got on that pill, the Wegovy pill, and he said it's generally people if they're pre-diabetic for I think 2 years, and they're more than likely to become a diabetic, or it might have been a different one, but I do like Andrew Huberman a lot, just because he talks about like lifestyle. He's a neuroscientist, and how I struggle with migraines. He knows neuro brain elasticity. So I just really like him. I almost like him than my own doctor, because she was kind of against the Wegovy because she doesn't know the side effects yet, which I respect that of her. But I just think me being a pre-diabetic and getting out of those levels is really important. I have lost weight before, but it took me 8 months to lose 30 pounds, which probably isn't bad, but I also hated that diet versus the diet I'm doing now. I can see myself actually doing this for the rest of my life. So I don't want to keep beating this, but I would really like to use this as a tool, because I do need to get healthier. But I don't want to ramble on too much about that. Just so you guys know, I'm getting the 2 other MRIs today, and I've had 2 before, and for the fibromyalgia, and then plus the one I had 5-6 years ago to rule out me having MS. So I really do think that these results will come back negative, or as in nothing will show up abnormal. On my neck, I think it said I think it was like a bulging disc in my neck, but she said everyone has it, and she just kind of like put her hand up in the air like no big deal. And then when she told me I more than likely have the fibromyalgia, she said me getting the I think the thoracic spine, I'm pretty sure that's between your shoulder blades. I think, I don't know. She said it will probably come back normal, and my lower lumbar will come back normal. So if you are struggling with fibromyalgia and you keep getting these, nothing's wrong with you, it's frustrating and you're not alone. So just come along with me today, and if you do have to have some of these MRIs or scans, you can just kind of follow me through it. And I even like pray right before I get in. I go, well, I don't know if you'd even call it a prayer, but I have a my goal journal, and I put down for 2026 journal that I would like to be healed, and I just read it in my gown and everything. So just watch this video, and I pray if you're going through the same stuff that I am, I really just pray that God gives you the peace, and that just know you're not alone. So enjoy watching. My mom just pulled up. I packed some snacks and some water, and hopefully this is a really good day. Hey. My mom went inside to use the restroom, but I'm just gonna wait out here for, I think, about 5-10 minutes, because I just don't want to go in yet, so I'll wait. I do think I am starting to feel a little more relaxed, which is really good, because last time I was here they didn't put me in a open MRI. It was closed, and I didn't even make it back there because I just started crying because he had to put the dye in me, and I just started like crying on the guy. So hopefully, I think the medicine's kicking in. I did take it accidentally a little bit late, so hopefully by the time I get in there and do the pre-registration, it works. I kind of can get it to work better. I really truly don't want to be here right now. So this is my goal vision planner, and I just wanted to read this. Jeremiah 30:27 says, "For I will restore health to you, and I will heal your wounds, says the Lord. If he says, then so shall it be. I am free from fibromyalgia, diabetes, and food addiction. I am completely made whole." Proverbs 18:21 says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue." I claim that every cell, blood vessel, tissue, receptors, and everything internally and outwardly is healed. It works perfectly and functions properly the way God has intended it to. I am healed. By his stripes, I am healed. My MRI's done. It went really good. The last 14 minutes was brutal, but at least it's done and over with. I like these flowers. Come up every year. No. I might get that one. What is it? But I usually get the street tacos. What is that, corn? I probably wouldn't like it. A little bit of that. This is my favorite. It's like, I didn't make my cabbage rolls yet. That looks good. Yeah. Looks delicious. They have different places you can stay. Yeah. Like cabins and. Oh, are you crap? That's like the second time Of course, got my matcha latte with lavender added to it. It's really good. And she got a what did you get? Matcha. No, that's a latte. Oh, she got a mocha. She got a mocha
Delete
latte.
that. Start over.
Okay. So I'm going to end this video here, and I would just, like, I don't think I should have to apologize, but I really wish I just had more information for people that are actually struggling with fibromyalgia or with a neurological disorder. But it's been really, really hard, and I know if you're going through it and you're kind of like going through this guessing game, getting all these tests done, blood work, I know it's really frustrating. So really, I just want you guys to know that you're not alone, and I really hope what you're going through makes you stronger, and have a blessed, wonderful day.